I want to give everybody a quick update on my Model A pickup. Since my last video, I've kind of switched gears. I'm not working on the frame right now. I've went ahead and rolled it to the back of my shop and switched my priorities to the cab. I need to get the cab for the most part taken care of, and my new firewall, recessed firewall in there, so I can mount it back on the frame to see where my motor and transmission and all that stuff is going to be. All that stuff is bought. Let's go back here and look at it. This here's two new cab corners. This is the piece of the lower cab back panel. So this piece here is the firewall. This is the lower part of the firewall, and that one over there, you can see it. You can figure out how to zoom this thing in. That's the upper part of it, and there's the transmission pedal part. So all these parts need to be installed on this cab in order for me to put it back on to locate the rest of the stuff I need to locate. The subframe for the cab was in pretty bad shape. This area right in here, I don't know if you can see it or not, was broke completely in half, and both sides were the same. Both sides were broke completely in half. And this area right here, when they fixed it, they didn't line this surface up with this surface, so there was like maybe a 1/4, 3/16 inch difference in what this surface and this surface was. Well, they welded it poorly there, and the welding wasn't working out for them, so they brazed the shit out of it. So what I did was I took a torch and a wire brush and removed all the brazing, and then took my plasma cutter and recut this all in half again, lined it all back up with clamps and stuff, and then re-welded it. I did that to both sides, so I think I'm gonna call this good. This should be okay. This area back here is supposed to have these little corner gussets in it. Well, the metal along here was all tore out and rusted and all this. I drilled these off. I'll flatten them out and put them back on. Now weld all this stuff here back in and pretty it up a little bit. And that was the same for the other side as well. I mean, hell, it's 80 years old. I wouldn't expect it to happen again though. The frame has no flex in it at all. Then I went ahead and repaired my lower cowl areas with a patch panel and fixed those. Can't see that one on the inside there. Use some weld-through primer on the back side of it. There was one area on one of these, the inner structure had to be repaired because it was rusted pretty bad, but we got that taken care of and it's good to go now. Like I said, the next step will be to rotate this around and go ahead and bolt it back onto the frame, and then I'll start removing this firewall. Kind of excited to get the firewall in because it'll dictate where everything goes. But anyway, that's where I'm at on it. Thanks for watching.